It's a beautiful day in Laughlin. We are at the Abbey Casino and Resort. This is the Horsepower Fest. It's so much fun today. The beautiful, beautiful weather. All the really cool cars and boats. You get to see all the classic cars. I'm going to show you some of the fastest boat that's in the market right now. Hi everyone, we are at the Horsepower Fest. It's the first annual. It's really, really exciting. It's a beautiful day today. Everything is hosted by SoulJetBoats.com. So Brad, what do you think of the whole turnout this year?
It's been amazing. The turnout's been awesome for our first year doing this event. It's been pretty awesome. We're doing this for the Wounded Warriors Project. We got raffles, t-shirts, vendors. It's been an awesome event down here and everybody's loving it. And couldn't ask me better for weather too. The weather's been awesome.
Oh my gosh, tell us about it. So what's everything scheduled for throughout the day?
We had horsepower, we have the Metal Militia freestyle show that's happening at 10, 12, and 2. And then we have the raffles that are going to be announced between 3 and 4 and the awards between 3 and 4 as well. And then tonight we have a DVD release party and after party for the show. So it'll be a good time, lots of music and dancing.
See any of those boats in action?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll probably have some of them out later on today, get some good action shots of those.
So what would be a good place for people who's watching to be?
Right here, you got the whole water right here behind you.
Can't ask for anything better. So here you get to have a raffle. What did you say? There's a food vendor, all the fun stuff going on.
Yeah, and we're actually brought to you by Battery Connection is one of our major sponsors that helped us out to pull off this event.
So we are at the Abbey Casino and Resort. This is a really, really good location. It's just by the water, and if you had a little too much, you can always stay and get the room upstairs. It's nice and nice. So what are you planning to do in the future? Do you think it's going to be even bigger, attract more people next year?
Yeah, sky's the limit. We'll do this again next year and hopefully at a bigger turnout. This year was awesome and it just can only go bigger from here.
How many people are actually displaying their boats and the bikes and the cars this year?
As of right now, we got about 45 to 50 cars and boats. Next year, we're looking to fill out this whole place, maybe get 200.
Woo! So much to look forward to. Thank you so much, Brad.
Awesome. Thanks for coming out.
Right here, it's catching everybody's attention. Tell us about the story behind where did you originally find the boat?
I bought this boat about a year and a half ago from a guy out in Elsinore, and actually bought the boat already done as a running boat. Blew up the motor actually last year on the boat, and from there we just completely redid the boat since then. Wanted to make it our own boat.
Wow, so was it red? Did it have any pinstripe when you got it?
No, actually the boat was was white and it had a little bit of red in it, which red's my favorite color as you can tell. And that's pretty much it. It was white with a little bit of red on it, and we just changed it up from there.
Oh, who's the shop? Who's behind all this beautiful work done?
Actually, me and my dad painted the boat. My dad's a painter. He's been a custom painter for 40 years, and we actually did a project together and painted ourselves.
Is this the first boat that you ever owned?
Personally, yeah, I grew up at the river on boats all my life, and this is my first boat I've ever owned, correct? Yes.
Let's talk about the obvious. There's a big engine sitting in the back.
It's a 555 cubic inch big block Chevy on nitrous. It's a little over 1,100 horsepower motor, so it gets the job done.
Wow. How about the interior?
The interior was done at a place in Rancho called Custom Auto Interior. It's tweed, bucket seats, and just a little bit different than what was in it before.
And this seems like the only boat with the actual helmet sitting right there on the driver's seat.
Yeah, there's probably a couple other guys out there that have helmets. I just chose to display mine, just be a little bit different, add to the festivities a little bit.
Oh yeah? So is this more like a racing boat?
It's an actual river boat, but it's race oriented. It's a faster boat, but it's more of a river boat more than anything. Just kind of have fun, like to go fast.
And it's just surprising to hear it's from the 1988. It's nice and shiny. Have you ever even brought this boat to the water?
The boat's only been out 3 times. It is an 88 hull, but we completely just redid it last year from the ground up. So everything on the boat's been touched. Everything's been replaced. Everything on it. So
It's so nice. How did you hear about this event?
from SoCal Jet Boats, I'm one of the members, and just kind of follow the guys around. And it's a great event. We're having a good time.
What did you think of the turnout today?
It's awesome. You're having a good turnout.
Yeah?
Very good.
Friends and family, and you having fun?
Oh yeah, I have my wife here. Brought my daughter out, and one of her friends, and we're just enjoying it. Oh, it's very nice. Good event.
Yeah, beautiful day too.
Oh, awesome day. The weather turned out perfect. Couldn't be any better.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We are at the boat show, and here it is. The Fred brought this beautiful tea bucket from 1923, I heard.
1923, that is correct,
It's such a beauty right here. Tell us about the story. How did you find the car?
The car body came originally from Oregon, and it was in a big pile of rusted bodies that the guy had on a ranch, and that it was laying alongside of a fence. And he wanted money for the car, and so we came up with some things, and we discussed stuff and took an old rusty body, and 3.5 years later, we put a ton of money in it, and it sort of looked like this. And then like a boat, it's a hole in the water that you pour money into. Well, this is a hole in the mud you pour money into. So anyway, the engine is a 405 cubic inch Chevy. It's full-blown. It has S&H racing pistons and cam. It's been bored, blueprinted, balanced. It has a 671 BDS. It's a blower drive systems. And they completely did the entire motor for a mere $37,500.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Where have you been driving this car?
In British Columbia. If you notice, my license plates are British Columbia. And we keep the car up there in the summertime, and then we would store it in the wintertime. Well, this is the first time that it's been over the border, and so I brought it down here because we have a house in Laughlin, and we decided to bring this car down and show it off down here. So,
Wow, we are lucky to get to see this in America then.
yes, you are,
Wow. Well, noticing the driver's side is on the left, so just like here then.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah, except there's only one door on a 1923 car. If you have an original body, you'll only find one door on the cars. That's because back in those years, there were not streets like we have today, little rural roads. The horse and buggy got the right of way, the car didn't. So you only got out on the boardwalk. You didn't get out in the middle of the road and get in the mud and run over by a horse. A little trivia.
Yeah, that's a history right there. Anything else that's different from the modern cars?
Then on this car right here, oh yeah, it can develop 1,500 horsepower. And I'm having it underdriven right now with the blower. If I put the 45-degree less unit on top, it would be overdriven, and it would push out, 1540 or something like that. The whole car weighs 1,468 pounds. So I have a horsepower per pound.
Wow, I am speechless. This is nice. What it's like to drive this car.
You want to drive, you said?
Am I allowed to?
Well, I might take you for a ride in it, but it might have a little more power than what you're used to.
Be honest.
What did you think of the event today?
Oh, this is really great. Super. Yeah, really great. I think these guys have done an excellent job.
How did you find out about this event?
One of the gentlemen who is running the event, okay, Mark, he was at my friend's house, and he said, hey, there's a car show tomorrow. And I said, well, the front end's off my car right now, so I'll go home, put it back on, and I'll go and meet you at the car show. So that's what I did.
Oh, thank you so much for building this car. It's so beautiful. It's great to see.
Thank you, dear. My pleasure. My pleasure a lot.
this show, but throughout the whole entire boating scene, this boat is the fastest one right now. So Jim, tell us about the story. How did you get a hold of this boat?
I bought it from a friend of mine that was wanting to get out of the boat deal, and he kind of ran it down in a hole. We built it up, redid the whole boat, repainted it, fiberglassed it, new motor, new pump, new everything, and got it back to what it used to be when it was built in the 79.
Where did this name came from?
Me and the boat was going through some pretty dark times at the same time, and that's where the name came from. A good friend of mine left, he's a pinstriper, and did the name for me.
This engine, it's really big, and of course it takes you to the fastest spot. So who made this?
This is a 496 Bostic Racing motor. It makes about 850 horsepower on the motor, and then it has a 300 shot of nitrous, so it's 300 more horsepower on the bottom.
I see two big fuel tanks on the side. How does that work?
One of them is 116 for the NOS, and one of them is 110 octane that the boat operates on, just going up and down the river.
Just hit one switch and then you can just go how fast?
The boat will do like 114 miles and 660 feet.
Wow. Wow, that must be really fast. Anything special in the interior?
It's all been redone the same time we did the boat. It's all lightweight fiberglass seats, buckets. Nothing special though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, but nothing special, but special appeared on a magazine for a few times I heard.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, a lot of time went into it, and very, very happy with it.
How's the boating scene in California?
It's great. A lot of fast boats. Real stiff competition around here.
So you are the member of so-called jet boats?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did you think of the event today?
It's great. Really good. Nice weather.
Yeah. Did you see any of your friends?
A lot of them. Everybody's out here. It's great. Great deal.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look at this beautiful wooden board. Seems like this is the only wooden board that's displayed today, if I'm not mistaken.
It's the only one. I haven't seen any others today.
So what do you know about this board?
I don't know a whole lot of the history on it. I just know that the people who did the work on it, the craftsmanship, is incredible. They did a beautiful job restoring this boat. And I was happy to get the boat, very happy.
How did you even find this beauty?
Just cruising on the internet and found it. It was down in Parker. And I sold one boat so I could get this one.
Where do you usually bring your boat to?
I live here in Bullhead City, and so we're usually right out here, right on the water here.
Yeah. Let's talk about the engine. How fast does it go?
I don't know. I haven't had it in the water yet, but we'll see. I'm hoping if it'll do 75, 80, I'd be super happy.
Drivers, make sure you guys get to your
Who are the lucky ones who get to actually spend this time on the boat?
Myself and my girlfriend Angie.
Make sure you guys
It's only got 2 seats.
before you guys head out of here.
Are you having fun today?
Oh, having a blast.
Of
This
course,
is
raffle
incredible.
tickets
This
are
is
still
great.
on sale if you guys want to
Do you
get
think
them.
you're going to display this or something else next year too?
Oh, yeah, I'll be back next year. It'll be fun.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You have a great day.
Just amazing. The smell, the fume, it's the whole air in here is lumbling. It's just crazy. I feel the power right here, just standing in here. Sounds like you own, like someone else owned this car, boat, and then you're the driver?
Yeah, so my mom and dad own the boat. We run in the Lucas Oil Drag Boat Racing Series in the 9-second bracket, and I do the driving.
Excellent. So how does this work?
So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna start this bad boy up. Are you ready?
I am.
All right, so what we're gonna do, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need everyone to turn off their engines.
All right, so we're doing a cackle fest right now. We're gonna wait till they give us the go, and we're gonna start this bad boy up, okay? So
What do I do with my foot?
So you're gonna put your foot right here, I'm gonna give you a little bit of help. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit the fuel pump and the ignition. We're gonna switch these back, and you're gonna press start. Okay, that's your job. You're gonna press start, and you're gonna hold it down until I tell you not to. Okay. So I'll tell you when. So.
All right, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And you're gonna hold that button down until I tell you to stop. Okay.
1.
Okay. Go ahead. How cool was that? Is that good?
I get so nervous. I have the really sweaty hand. Ah! Wow.
Awesome. I'm glad you liked it.
If I knew, I wouldn't have putting a high heel on.
All right.
Thank you so much. It was
Very welcome.
amazing.
Very
Woo!
Woo!
Was this your first time ever be on a drag boat?
First time.
Or was it like?
It's loud. But it was pretty badass though.
Did you like it?
Yeah, there'll definitely be a second time.
Thumbs up! Woo! Well, we were talking about the big engines, and here we have the Mr. Bostic. Tell us about your business.
I just have a little machine shop, engine building facility in San Diego, California. And we do a lot of restoration antique work and also jet boats, engines.
How many engines do you build a year?
Probably would say probably like 40, 50. So fair amount of engines for just a little one guy shop.
Yeah. So how many do you usually have the engines to be worked on at the shop?
Pardon?
How many engines do you usually have? Like a 2, 3 going on at the same time?
I've actually had as many as about 8 going at one time. Just various degrees of build between, you know, either getting tore down to machine work to almost ready for dyno. So just various degrees.
What it's like to have the engine that you built took so many medals and awards and be so famous like this?
I'm really stoked. I'm mostly just really happy for people that I've been able to help out with their projects, and it's really satisfying getting to see people use the stuff that I've helped them with, and be happy and successful. So it's kind of rewarding in itself.
Yeah. Do you have anything fun in the future for Bostic Racing Engines?
Just kind of keep doing what we're doing. We're actually going to do a little more racing this year, and then just kind of go to more events like this. And
How can we follow you guys? Do you do any social media?
Just basically Instagram and Facebook. Yeah.
Are you guys active on social media?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah? All right. Well, thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you.
The major sponsor for this event is
Battery Connection.
Where are you guys located at?
We're located in Southern California in Paramount.
So tell us about the major business. Like, what do you do?
Well, we're a battery wholesaler and distributor, anywhere from small alkaline battery all the way up to big marine batteries for your boats and cars.
Do you do any retail too?
Yes, we have a retail shop. It's in Paramount, and we have a showroom with all of our product in there as well. Our main emphasis is on Deca batteries, which is made here in the U.S.
Well, you have all this beautiful displays right here. What did you bring out today?
We brought some of our Odyssey stuff, which is a dry cell AGM style battery for the boats, non-spillable. We have our Optima display as well. We also offer accessories for your batteries as well. And we have some of our stuff here, which is battery tenders and battery jump starters and stuff.
So you're being a big support for Bright and this event. What did you think of the turnout today?
It's great turnout, enjoying it quite well. We've got the family here, got a couple of our employees that came out with us, and just having a good time.
So anyone who wants to get a hold of you, do you have a website and Facebook?
Yeah, we're on Facebook. You can also see our website at batteryconnection.net.
What's the business hours?
We're Monday through Friday from 8 to 5.
All right.
Get your charge at Battery Connection.
Taylor Performance and Marine. He's another generous supporter and the sponsor for this event. So tell us about your business.
We're located out of Lake Elsinore, California. We've been in business for 2 years. We specialize in high performance engines, custom rigging, jet pumps, V-drives. We specialize in a lot of things. You have colorful displays going on in here. Tell us about, let's talk about the big engine right here. So right here we have a 540 Dart block. We have a Victor Ram Jr. intake manifold and a carburetor. We're just displaying. We are a parts dealer for EPW, so any high performance products that you guys need, you can look them up on Summit and contact us, and most of the time we can beat their prices. How about that purple one right here? The pumps actually are a special right now for winter time. We're running a special. It's $1,000 for a partial overhaul kit, and it includes powder coat. The only thing we use is your shaft and your impeller. Or behind us we have a master overhaul kit, which includes a brand new impeller and all new hardware plus powder coating. For any of those like upcoming events or things that you post on the social media? We post on social media a lot. We have a lot of winter specials. We will be doing their SoCal Jet Boat kickoff in Parker as well. But anything that you guys see or hear, most of the time we do it. What's the account for the social media for you guys? It's go to Taylor Performance and Marine for Instagram as well as for Facebook. What do you think about the event this year? It's really cool. There's a lot of nice boats out here. Everybody seems to be having a good time, and people are coming by and checking out the pumps, and they like them, so it's good for us. Excellent. Do you think you're going to be back next year too? Oh yeah, we'll be here.
today?
Doing well. Thank you so much for this amazing, amazing show.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks to Avi and SoCal Jet Boats for bringing us out here, you know? That's what's cool, you know?
So, is this the group that you belong to?
Yeah, Fitz Army Metal Militia Demo Team. And we're out of Temecula, California.
Wow.
Southern California, to be exact. An hour north of San Diego.
Well, tell us about the gear that you guys are using.
Well, under this shirts and pants, well, it's definitely got a couple grand on just on my feet alone, you know.
Safety first.
Safety is first. That's what'll get you in the long run, you know. Smart choices and good decisions will get you anywhere in this life.
What kind of bike are you riding?
KTM 2016 250 SX two-stroke.
Do you get a new bike once in a while? Like you stick with one?
It depends on how the bike's holding up for the time being, you know, given principle. You know, every bike is different, you know, so it depends on what I'm doing with it and time of year and how things are looking, you know, then I'll make my choice off that.
How long have you been doing this?
Professionally, since I was 18 years old. I'm 25 on the 16th, so about 4 days. So I turned 25. Happy early birthday. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. Just trying to stay healthy so I can achieve that.
So I ask him if he listens to music while he's going.
Yeah, actually I do. I listen to it very low, not loud bike, and I could hear people, you know. It's just to take up the background, you know, because either that I start getting, I'm like my own worst enemy, you know. I start, oh, my bike made a weird sound, oh, you know, this or that, you know. It's a very mental sport, you know, like 90% mental, 10% physical for sure.
Ask him about
What it's like to actually get to the ramp and be in the air and land with that much G.
It's definitely a unique energy as you're coming up to the ramp. You're just super focused. Doesn't matter like where you could be in the world, you know, you just, you know, like you're just focused on what you're gonna do off that ramp. I don't know, you're just having, I don't know, if you're having fun, it's worth it, you know, and if you're not having fun, it's not worth it. And when you're having fun, everything just becomes well, and you know, it's good energy, I guess you could say. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking about. I'm just thinking about moving my legs and shit. So,
What is the highest point that you hit in the sky?
pretty high. I don't know. I haven't measured it. It's pretty far up there for sure. I can tell you that. My furthest I've jumped is 200 feet. So this is only 75. That gives you a perspective.
Wow. Have you got any award, magazine, feature, anything like
all
that?
the above. All the
Yeah?
above, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's too many to name. Yeah.
What's a good place to follow you?
Definitely go on the Fitz Army Metal Militia website, and you can definitely see a lot of my content. Some of the newest, youngest rider of the team. You know, they've been posting a lot of stuff about me, you know, and so that's a good place to check me out at.
Tell us about the team.
Fitz Army Metal Militia. It's definitely the baddest group out there, you know. We're definitely the most dedicated crew in the whole United States, if you could say, you know, and I guess we put that drive on the younger generation. Hopefully they can come up in the sport and have that same mentality, you know. Stay true to yourself and throw down, be safe.
Excellent show. Thank you so much. Today at the Horsepower Fest, great job done, Brad and all the crew from SoCal Jet Boats. I got to be in one of those drag boat. It was really, really loud and it was so powerful. Great to see our motocross team did amazing performance. So classic cars and really nice fast boats right here. I didn't get to go into the water, but maybe next year. Thank you for joining us today. See you next time.
Thank you for coming out today. The turnout today was amazing. This is way huge. Like, thank you all for coming out here. I know it's a big trek for a lot of you. We've even had people come as far as Canada, which is pretty awesome. As you all know, we're doing this for a real special reason, for the Wounded Warriors, the Wounded Warrior Project. These trophies that were done by BJ Manufacturing, there you go. The trophies that were out here done by BJ Manufacturing turned out amazing. I can't thank you more than enough. Wes for doing that.